today's fast-paced world of large-scale production across a wide range of industries, the safety and well-being of consumers remains a pressing concern. When defective products enter the market and cause harm, whether due to design flaws, manufacturing defects, or inadequate warnings, it is essential that companies are held accountable for the damages they inflict on individuals and communities.
We live in a consumer-driven economy. Large manufacturers create huge numbers of products and sell them around the world. We need to make sure that those products are safe. And when they're not safe, when a defective product is put onto the market, there needs to be a legal mechanism so that there is redress. If someone is harmed by either a dangerous drug or a defective product, they can sue the manufacturer of that product. And when lots of people need to sue a manufacturer of a dangerous product, they need to be coordinated together.
As a result, mass tort law was created to allow individuals to come together to seek justice and accountability for harm caused by dangerous products, environmental hazards, or negligent actions of corporations or entities. Similar to class action lawsuits, mass torts involve numerous plaintiffs with similar claims against a common defendant or defendants. But in a mass tort, each pursues compensation for their individual injuries or damages.
Mass torts is essentially a tort, or as the victim has been injured by a product, just like any other personal injury case. Here, unfortunately, we're dealing with one product that's made that multiple or mass amount of people use. If it's defective, it's going to cause a mass amount of injuries to the victims that use it. And so therefore, attorneys who practice in mass torts are at the end of the day doing the same thing that we would do as it relates to a single injury victim, but here it's on a mass scale. So it's unique to mass torts in being able to effectively resolve those cases, whether it is by settlement or going to trial.
Essential to ensuring the safety of products in the marketplace, mass tort attorneys fight for the rights of the injured and bring justice to the corporations responsible, so everyone can live in a safer society.
I've noticed over the last few years the growth of mass torts. There's just large numbers of clients or plaintiffs who are suing corporations. And I think that trend of an increased interest in exercising legal rights is really helpful for plaintiffs, actually. I think it helps level the playing field. One individual cannot go up against a giant manufacturer on their own. They will be crushed. They will be outspent. They will be outmanned. And it requires really the collective action of plaintiffs to forcefully push back on corporate greed. And that's what mass torts allows us to do. So that means law firms like mine come together with other law firms from around the country, and we act together on behalf of all of our clients. So I see a trend of increased interest in mass torts, and I think going forward, that's going to mean we live in a safer world.
Behind every claim lies a personal story of pain, suffering, and sometimes even death. These incidents not only affect the injured, but also ripple through families and communities. Each year, billions of dollars are paid to thousands of Americans for damages caused by products, actions, or negligence on a large scale. Since its inception, Milestone has been a part of the plaintiffs' movement, providing payment distribution and financial education to those affected, offering individuals a more efficient system to receive compensation and a way to plan financially with those funds.
At Milestone, the mission is to support attorneys and plaintiffs during post-settlement. So our ultimate goal is to pay people more quickly. And how we do that is through a proprietary platform called Pathway. Just understanding the digital approach to really any portion of our life, right? You can go out to dinner and you can pay your friend via Venmo. You can bill pay online. Why can't you do that in the mass tort space? And you couldn't. Previously, the way that any administrator would work in this space is they would pay a check via mail or a closing statement that had to be signed and sent back to the administrator through the mail. So it's such a long process. We can do things better, and we did. So we created Pathway, and it's one platform. So that one platform can email and text people, meet people where they are. so that they can respond back. They can go onto the platform, they can sign their statements digitally, and then what else we can offer is settlement planning. And they can choose to opt into that, and if they don't, they can find how they want to be paid. So again, meeting people where they are. Do you want to be paid via Zelle, PayPal, ACH, or maybe still a paper check? And then the payment can go out. So this efficient process starts in the beginning and goes all the way through to payment.
The future of Milestone, I see more innovation. We continue to add services into our post-settlement lineup. So we are doing release administration, bankruptcy coordination, probate coordination. All of those services, along with distribution of funds, can be innovated. They can be digitized. They can be in one platform. So we are going to continue to iterate. We're going to find ways to support the attorneys that we work with.
To find out more, please visit milestone7th.com.